Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to take a look over this old 2011 Hot Wheels 5-pack that I made a video of it, but I have not. Yeah, I went through over some of my Hot Wheels videos that I worked on, and I kind of forgot to do one a long time ago, so I kind of do apologize for that. But anyways, this 5-pack I'm going to take a look over is the 2011 Hot Wheels Attack Pack 5-pack. No, not the Attack Pack that you guys remember back in the days during the 90s. This Attack Pack right here. Now, before we continue on, I need you guys to do me a little bit of quick favor, so I'll be right back. Hey you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. So, if I could remember a long time ago, I think if I remember I bought this at my local Fiesta supermarket. I was right around probably 10 or 11 years old, probably 11, and I saw this 5-pack and I like it a lot because of this diecast right here named Invader plus these two right there. This is the reason why I bought this, but the actual truth, the reason why I bought this 5-pack because this actually has one of the greatest details that Mattel did. So yeah, so original price with this one was about $5, but it wasn't in Fiesta. It was about $6. Yeah, $1 more. So that's just kind of bull crap. So the diecast it comes with is Enforcer, which we haven't seen this diecast for a very long time. Power Driver, one of the original members from Hot Wheels Acceleracers. Power Rocket, one of the original members from Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race. If I could remember, this one is this is Stingrod. I could be wrong, but this one is Invader. So yeah, so let's move all these right here out of the way. Yeah, just looking over every single one of them, they're all so screwed. So yeah, so let's take a look over one of the first Hot Wheel car from this 5-pack, which is Invader. And this diecast was released, if I can, let me check the copyright. This one is said 1982. So if I can remember, this one was released during 1982 or 1983. I might need to check the history, but anyways. I haven't seen Invader for a long time because, well, the last time I actually saw this diecast, it was probably around during the mid-2010. And they kind of updated this diecast because without the rocket and the guns are like a bit stubby right there, and yeah. The painted sculpted detail of this diecast looks pretty cool. The yellow with all the decals on the side, both sides right here, looks amazing. You have the number 12 on it right here. You can see it said Payback. Bullet holes, scratch marks everywhere, and this is actually one of the best. If you're thinking about trying to find a good standard Enforcer right here, yeah, good luck at trying to find with the rockets and the guns, because most of I've seen a lot of eBay sellers selling this diecast without the rocket and guns, and most of it have like a broken gun, which is kind of dumb. Unfortunately, this diecast is an open wheel car, so that means it won't work in the track. But this one right here, it actually does work for downhill racing, and I guess for about drag racing, loops and curve for button the boosters, it will not work. So if you're thinking about putting in the boosters, don't even think about it, because I kind of did it on my copy, and yeah, that's the side effects right here. This diecast does roll pretty well, one thing, and it does have a gimmick, which the rocket missiles does go up and down, and you can move the guns on the top, so you can see right there. And like I said, this right here, the reason why Mattel updated this diecast, did a recasting, and yeah. I missed the old Invader diecast, and I understand that why. So that's it for this one right here. I actually do like this one a lot. Now we're getting on one of the original members from Hot Wheels Acceleracers, Power Driver. The driver who owned this car is Pork Chop, and I like Power Driver so much. I've seen another version of this one right here. This diecast is the original one. There was another version of that one, which is a recast of that one, mostly because of the front part right here. And yeah, I don't know, a lot of people like the recast version of Power Driver, but some people don't, so yeah. Anyways, the colors of this diecast, by the way, white with black and hints of green right here. Most of the green is this area right here, so yeah. And this diecast is actually a little bit light, to be honest with you. And this one, which I forgot to mention one thing for Enforcer, metal base, metal body. The rest of the area right here, you guys can see it's just plastic. But for Power Driver, metal base, plastic body, and I think this diecast is actually great for the tracks right here because he has the old classic Trackstar logo right here. If you guys even remember that back in the day, so yeah. This one does roll pretty well, and for some reason for my copy, listen to this. Yeah, this one rattling. This area right here on the chassis, I mean not the chassis, with the body right here, like it's like this, same thing with this right here, and plus over here's rattle too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this area right here you guys can see it's metal. This piece right here, so yeah. And yeah, pretty much that's it. You can see the bullet hole details on the diecast right here. If the camera can't even focus, there we go. The bullet hole details right here. Don't know what this is saying. And yeah, like I said, this one was mine, and it has seen better days. So yeah. Now we're getting on with another member from Hot Wheels, but this time we have it from World Race, Power Rocket. This is the old version of Power Rocket, not the new one, because if the new one doesn't have the opening cockpit anymore, this one still has, so yeah. But here it is, the Power Rocket, also like the other two, metal base, plastic body, and this part right here you guys can see is chrome, plastic, and this part right here to the thrusters is diecast metal. And this diecast has some nice weight to it. I don't know if I've ever seen a Power Rocket with actual metal body, but probably not. But I actually would like to see that in the future, but yeah. This one was, if I could remember, I think this one was part of Team Road Beast. If I'm remembering it, but probably not. But this one used to be a member of Road Beast. And of course, the flame decals, by the way, this is saying Boss 25. Right here, you can see it down here, metal base, Power Rocket. Copyrighted in 1995 right here. Pretty cool. You can see the nice mechanical detailing right here. There's like a bunch of memes of it right here. Back in the day when Hot Wheels had a bunch of mechanical details underneath, and now today it doesn't, just bland, just full of nothing. Which, if I can, okay, probably not. I don't have any Hot Wheels card for that specific meme. But like I said about the cockpit, by the way, is you can open this up and you can see the actual driver right there. If I can zoom in the camera, this one is actually sculpted very, very well. And top notch what Mattel did. But yeah, if you're trying to find this a Power Rocket with the opening cockpit, it's very easy. But now trying to get one without it, well, it took the joys off of it, so yeah. Next is, if I can remember the name of this one, I think this is Stingrod. The Stingrod 1, so yeah. And this is actually one of my favorite Hot Wheels car ever. The painting and the looks and the detailing looks fantastic. I actually like this one a lot. An off-road military type vehicle. Yeah, right, military. This looks like a Mad Max vehicle right here, you guys can see. Plastic base. The orange area right here is, of course, plastic, but the whole body right there is die-cast metal, and I like it a lot. The blue with the hints of white and black and orange right here, I like it a lot. You can see the decals right there. You have the number 3 on it. But see all the decals right there on the side. Awesome. Fantastic. I do love this a lot. Unfortunately, this diecast, it doesn't work on the tracks because of the weight of it. But if you guys using one of the old Hot Wheels World playset, you know, the one connected and make your own city of it, you know, Hot Wheels World, this one can fit on the track, so yeah. This one does roll pretty well. I do want to mention one thing. This rocket right here can move up and down, if you guys can see. I don't know if they're still making, I don't know if Mattel's still making this version right here, because I remember there's a Stingrod 2, which it is a little bit different, so yeah. You have the guns right there. So yeah, I've seen a lot of eBay sellers selling this one without this piece, and it's kind of pisses me off, so yeah. So that's it for Steamrod. Now we can get in on one of my favorite Hot Wheels cars, which is Invader. And I just want to say one thing, Invader is actually one of my favorites. There's like a bunch of variation of Invader with the missiles, only with 4 wheels. Yeah, I like this diecast a lot. The painted sculpted detail on this one right here, the green with the uprising decals right there and the number 27 on the side with the bullet holes and everything. Invader is actually one of the coolest one ever, and I love this a lot. Metal base right here, plastic body, great stuff for the tracks, and this one has to actually have a gimmick right here, which I'll show that in a moment. Does roll pretty well. Now I'll show you guys the gimmick, which is a push missile that you can. So yeah, it doesn't push very well because push missiles kind of sucks, which I prefer spring-loaded missiles. Yeah, try to shoot a Hot Wheels car with this droopy ass missile, which kind of sucks. If you're trying to find an Invader diecast, I've seen a lot of people selling it also on eBay without the missiles, and it is kind of annoying, the giant pain he has to deal with. So yeah. But overall, this 5-pack is actually pretty cool. I don't know how much this 5-pack goes these days, because I remember this used to be $5, but I remember I got it for like $6 at Fiesta. But if you guys do know how much this 5-pack costs from today, leave a comment down below. So yeah. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to end this right here. So have fun, stay safe, and I'm out.